I do remember saying last week that I wasn't going to vlog this week and that I was going to have a week off, but here we are with another weekly vlog. I feel like you guys are a part of my life now. When I'm not vlogging, that feels not normal. How weird is that? I mean, it's now Tuesday and I spent Monday twiddling my thumbs because I was like, it's weird not having someone to talk to throughout the day. We're on one big FaceTime in these videos, I swear. So it's currently Tuesday, it's Tuesday afternoon, and I'm just gonna vlog my week. I mean, it's quite a busy week again, although today is quite a good day to start because I've got a lot of fun errands. I have some Depop parcels to take to the post office. I have my Botox touch-ups and this kind of content, okay, I was umming and ahhing whether to leave my appointment in this video or not, but this is for the people that are genuinely curious on the procedures that I have done. It's not to be judged, okay? If you see me going a little bit more, because I have such a small amount, I need to go back more frequently. So, I mean, I'm gonna get him to explain what I have done anyway, but we're gonna go have, well, I'm gonna go have my Botox touch-ups. I need to go get my nails done, which is a priority because these are looking crusty and dusty. Although these are my natural nails now. We're back with the natural length. And I'm enjoying short nails. I like it when I have them long, but when I have them short, I'm like, oh, this is just so practical. Like, I can do things and just like scratch places, that's gonna sound really odd. Yeah, today is just gonna be fun errands anyway. And then for the rest of the week, we've got quite a lot going on. Here we are again, back with another weekly vlog. Probably not chose the best day to run errands because it's literally nearly dark outside. Would you believe it's 1 p.m? This is what it's like living in the UK, guys. It's just always dark. I did hear we're getting our first 5 p.m. sunset of the year this week. Thank God, because I am sick of the day ending in the afternoon. Which, if you're from another country, that probably sounds insane. I didn't realize that I had such a big following in America and in Dubai, and you're probably thinking a 5 p.m. sunset, that even is very early. This is what it's like to live in the UK. Anyway, I do have some parcels downstairs and I treated myself, of course, because I say that in every video, to a new camera. And I think it's downstairs, so I'm gonna go grab my parcels and we can do a little unboxing. And then my first appointment is in an hour and a half. Also, happy February. We made it through January. Whether you had a productive January or not, we can have a productive February or not. That's also fine. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, just happy February, people. Guys, she's here. Deep breaths, everyone. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. For an amateur, like, I'm not a photographer, obviously. This is a pretty expensive camera, but I just wanted to up my Instagram game, and I also wanted to take more memory pictures, and I wanted a camera because I have the Canon G7X, which is incredible. I feel like everyone and their mom owns this camera at this point, but that's what I usually take my Instagram pictures with. But I prefer my pictures to look a little bit more vintage, and Fujifilm cameras are so good for that. I think you can get cheaper ones. I just really love this camera. She's perfect. I love a new device, whatever that may be. Oh, I'm so happy. Let me find the battery and put this together. Okay, the battery is pretty much dead on this, but I'm going to charge it for a bit and then I'm going to play around with the settings and I'll show you the kind of pictures this takes, because it's actually like, that's what the lens looks like. This is such a beautiful camera. Oh my God, that was so much fun. Okay. That was the serotonin boost I needed today. And then I also did open, sorry, I already opened it. I'm gonna start collecting these little Labubu monsters, and this currently is my favorite fashion trend ever. I love a squishy toy. Look at my keys. My keys are just full of animated creatures. I love things like this, and the fact that the girlies are putting them on their handbags, I think they're so cute. So these are called Labubu monsters. This is the one that I got, but I'm gonna collect a few more because look how cute this is. I'm gonna put it on my bag. I mean, I already have a Hello Kitty on there, but we're gonna replace the Hello Kitty and put my Labubu monster on. He's called Randall, but Daz for short. He took a while to come though because I ordered him from Pop Mart. I think it was from Pop Mart anyway, but look how cute he is. Actually goes really well on this bag as well, but he'll go with pretty much all of my other bags. But isn't he such a Randall? Like, look at his face. That is Randall. Oh, I love him. I just think it's nice to have a little companion throughout the day. Like, he just makes me so happy. I was watching TikToks of this girl before. Look at how many this girl has. She's literally got loads. Look, this girl's got so many. Wait, let me pause it. And she's put them on a Birkin as well. If that is not goals, that's what I love. I love having, or like, I love the trend of having an expensive bag and then making it not look expensive, but like charming it up, because that's the last thing you would expect to do with an expensive bag. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna have to start collecting them because that collection is actually amazing. I also got sent some other bits in PR. This is like a full set of a body cleanser. I really love the branding on this. That's how it looks. I don't know how you say that though. I butcher every name, so I'm not even going to attempt, but they've sent me a collection of their like hand soaps, lotions. They smell really good, so I'm going to go put them in my bathroom. Also, I've just been sent this from Current Body. It's the LED mask. I feel like everyone and their mum has this LED mask. I don't know whether it's like the original one, but I'm really excited to try it. They've just sent it and they've also given me a discount code. So, I mean, this isn't sponsored or anything, but if you guys want to try it out, then I do have a discount code, which I'll leave in the description box. I'm gonna put all of this away because as always I've made a mess with my unboxing. And then my first appointment is my Botox. I'm still doing really good with not being late. Can I just put that out there? I've not been late for a single thing this year and we're in February. That's 4 weeks of being on time. I'm just saying. Guys, look how cute my little companion is. I've just got myself ready to go. I'm wearing my aloe jacket as always. This honestly is the warmest coat. Probably sick of seeing it in vlogs, but it's just my everyday errand coat. I always get questions on why I come so often, but I don't think people realise that I have like minimal, but more often.
My whole brand is a natural brand, and so I like to keep things very subtle, very soft. Obviously, you know, Mad's always had full lips, that's her lips, but she has an asymmetry. And so often when I do her lips, it's to tackle the asymmetry rather than the volume issue. So, you know, if you look back, you've always had full lips, haven't you? So that's why I do certain things. So it's just keeping a certain level rather than constantly adding volume. Both Mads and I can move. The concept is to keep movement and frown, but to do Botox sometimes more often, but really, really minimal units. I just do a very natural, soft Botox, looking to keep the muscle strength, so it keeps that youthful look.
I think I'm very, when I'm talking, I'm very like animated, so I would hate to lose that.
Yeah. So did you Botox there?
I think so.
Yeah. Lift. Relax.
I mean, it looks crazy when you first have it done, but it goes down. Okay, I've just had my Botox touch up before I go for my nail appointment. I'm just in Space NK grabbing some makeup top-ups because I needed a new brow pencil and I also needed a new Summer Fridays lip balm. So these are what I'm getting. I'm probably going to get a new concealer as well because it's on its last legs. So I'm just going to do a little makeup bag refresh and then go for my nail appointment. And to be honest, I think I'm just going to get the same because I'm really enjoying just a natural French at the minute on my natural nails. So I'm just going to get an infill, I think. And then after that, I have a Pilates class. Okay, my nails are done. This is what they look like. I actually think they look better than they did before. They're a little bit more rounded. But I'm running late for my Pilates class. I'm here now, so I'm gonna go head in. I don't like working out in the evening. I'm not a late night workout kind of person. Not that it's late, it's 6:30. Good morning, guys. I'm quickly trying to get myself ready because I've got a train to catch. Technically, I should be concentrating on getting ready, but I just wanted to say good morning. I'm getting ready to go down to London today because I have a couple of meetings. Although I'm not staying in London, I'm just going for the day. I could have stayed in London because I'm actually going back down to London tomorrow, but I think I just like being at home sometimes. And I'm actually staying in London tomorrow. So I just wanted to come home. I want to go see my mum. My mum's just come back from a trip. But today's just a full day of meetings and I'm going to a restaurant in London that I've actually wanted to go to for so long. And me and my manager didn't speak about it. I didn't conversate about this place, but when she sent me the restaurant, I was like, oh my God, how did you know that I've wanted to go here? This is my outfit, by the way. I've got my new Miu Miu top on, some black jeans, black boots. I need a bag, I need a coat, I need some sunglasses. And I also need a beanie because where I had my botox yesterday, I don't know whether you can see, but I bruised a little bit. Yeah, I've got a little bruise here, so I might even put a beanie on. I mean, it's not that bad, but I'll see what the beanie looks like. Anyway, good morning. It's going to be a good day. I need to hurry my arse up and order an Uber, so I will see you either in London or on the train. Guys, look at me. I'm literally a London girl now. I get the tube. Okay, I said that and now I don't even know where to exit, but sorry, it's a bit loud. As I was saying, I usually get Ubers everywhere, but I've started getting the tube and I'm making my way. I kind of know the system now. I think I ever said to you guys, but I was actually looking at moving to London this year. I mean, it's still on my radar, but because I'm trying to buy in Manchester, it's just made it a little bit more difficult. I'm not sure, I can definitely see myself here, but I think with the commute, I mean, it's only 2 hours. I'm literally coming down for the day, so I can stay in Manchester and get the best of both. It's just because I'm here so much at the minute, but anyway, I'm gonna make my way to the restaurant. I'm so excited and I'm so hungry. Right, I'm gonna get a cheese roll here.
Oh my God, you did.
Wow! No, that is insane.
Where are you staying?
Down tomorrow. Guys, me and Luch ordered the chicken palm. It's taking up the table. That's my hand. Thank you so much.
Just a small side of palm.
Just a small chicken palm for one. I'm so glad we're sharing. I don't think I would have been able to tackle that alone. This is the restaurant, by the way. So far, so good. What am I in the mood to watch tonight? This right now, very, very necessary. I also like to have it in a wine glass. I don't know why. It just makes me feel fancy in my matching pajamas. Oh my God, it even matches the can. Cheers. This is the cucumber and mint flavour trip. I'm back home. It was very important that my PJs went straight on. I cannot sit in my outside clothes, especially when I've been in them all day. I literally walked through the door and the first thing I did was put my pajamas on. I've not even taken my makeup off or anything yet. I'm back home. It was a very flying visit and I'm so glad that I didn't stay because I was kind of thinking, is there any point in me going home if I'm back again tomorrow? I mean, I was thinking that I had none of my clothes. So obviously I couldn't have stayed anyway, but I'm so glad to be home. So one of the meetings was with Purple PR and they look after quite a few brands that I really love. So she actually gave me a bunch of goodies in the meeting that she thought I'd like. This one is the one that intrigued me the most because I've wanted to try this perfume brand for so long. I always see these bottles in Selfridges and Harvey Nichols. I love this branding and the bottles always look so elegant. So this is the Empressa scent. I love getting a new perfume. Oh, wow. Oh, that smells like a rich lady. I don't actually have a perfume like this. Oh wow, that is so beautiful. I have another perfume. This one's actually from a Brazilian brand that's kind of up and coming in the UK. It's called Granado. And this is the oud scent and I love an oud scent. Ooh, cute bottle. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna go to bed smelling very strong. Oh wow, what is in that? It's very oudy obviously, but it's not as dark as my usual ouds. I'd probably say it's like, I'm really bad at describing scents, but I'd say it's more like a light oud, if that makes any sense. Like, it's still very rich, but not as like intense as some of my ouds. What else do we have? We have some things from Eastrid. So I've got some new razors. I've got their shave shower jelly, and then I've got a couple of things from Makeup by Mario. So I've got 2 of their foundations, and while I was there, my manager was there, and she said that this is her favorite foundation of all time, although she did say that she tried to shade match, but she thinks that one might be a bit dark. So she sent me 2 of these, but I think that one might be okay for summer. I think this one might be slightly lighter. I'm gonna try this tomorrow actually, so I can give you a full review. That looks nice. I'm really in my makeup bag at the minute. I love trying new makeup and skincare and hair care. This is the Revive Moisturizing Hydrogel. Anything hydrating at the minute I need, because my skin, my lips, my hands are just dry. Oh, this is a nice bottle as well. So this is a hydrating serum. I have the Colour Wow shampoo and conditioner. I already use these and swear by these, especially the shampoo. I like the shampoo because it's literally just a clarifying shampoo. It doesn't do anything but clean your hair, and that's what I need, because sometimes I'll wash my hair and within a day it's greasy. But when I use something like this where it's just a clarifying shampoo, I feel like it washes my hair better. So yeah, the Colour Wow shampoo is my #1 go-to. But I really love Colour Wow products. I probably use mostly Colour Wow products on my hair. And then I've got 2 face masks. This is the chin contour. Oh, I've seen these online. So these go like under your chin. Oh, maybe I'll try one of these over the weekend. I'm too tired to tonight. I was gonna do a self-care night before tomorrow, and I literally, all I wanna do is eat, watch Severance, and go to bed. But oh my god, guys, I have to tell you, I had the biggest jump scare while I was in London. So I think I've already mentioned this loads of times, but I am literally blind. I don't wear contact lenses. I don't really wear my glasses. I just go about my day blind. That's just how I live my life. And I'm walking to go and get the tube after my meeting to go back to Euston. And then I just see this man in the distance with his arms open, and I'm thinking, who is this creep? Like, I just don't make eye contact. It was a guy that I used to see when I was maybe like 21, 22. How my type has changed in men is ridiculous. Like, I actually did stop and speak to him, and I didn't realize it was him until he came close, because like I said, I'm blind, and he thought I was ignoring him, but I wasn't. I genuinely just didn't see him. So we're having a conversation, and I'm thinking, you have not changed at all. When I look back at when I was 21 and what I looked for in a man and how I was, it's so different. It's crazy. Like, I used to go for such an arrogant, I was actually speaking to my manager about this. I used to go for such an arrogant, like, egotistic, really cares about his image, artsy kind of guy. Whereas now I just like a nice man, like, oh, a nice, humble, kind man. I used to love toxic men, and when I saw him, it just reminded me that, boy, my type has changed so much. And I think that's why it's important not to rush things into getting into relationships and things. And it's also okay to be with someone and not fall out of love, because I mean, you can fall out of love, but it's not even that you necessarily fall out of love, but you just want different characteristics as you grow up. Like, things that I would look for in a man now is so different to what I would look for in my early 20s. Had a little bit of a jump scare today, but it just reminded me of my growth, if anything, and it reminded me never to go for that type of male ever again. Good morning. I'm getting ready for another day in London, and I did pack my case last night, which I'm so grateful for now, because it gave me an extra hour in bed this morning. I'm just picking out what I want to wear to both events. I need your guys' help, even though you can't actually help me. I think sometimes just talking it out helps me in the process. So this is from Lydia Butler's collection with Bow and Tea. That's the first event that I'm going to. I don't actually know whether we're working out or not. I'm gonna bring stuff to work out just in case, but these are the things that I chose. So I got these flared leggings, and I think I'm gonna need about 10 pairs of these because these feel incredible. Like, the material is so buttery and stretchy. I've not tried them on yet, but I know these are gonna be fire. And I love this vest. This vest is like my dream cut of a vest. I like the V-neck, I like the way it feels. I think this comes in like, I wanna say like 3 different colors. I also got the joggers in this color as well, which just look like that. They're just wide leg joggers, and I really love this little thing on them. It says, "With love always." Look how cute these are. They're like a little heart on the bum. So these are just some cycling shorts, and I do love to wear shorts for Pilates. I mean, this collection is actually perfect for a Pilates princess. But I got this set as well. I just don't know what to wear. And then I also got this cropped hoodie, which is really cute. They sent over some Pilates socks as well, which I can never have enough grip socks. I always feel like they're in the wash, so very, very happy with those. I got them in pink, white and burgundy. I'm gonna bring this anyway, just in case we do work out, because I don't know whether she's actually doing a Pilates class or whether it's just an event. In hindsight, I probably should have asked because I've literally just done a full face of makeup. I'm kind of thinking I want to go for a blow dry this afternoon, so I'm going to see if anywhere can fit me in. But I've got a train to catch in, what time is it? I've not been keeping an eye on the time. Okay, so I need to leave in like half an hour. So I've got half an hour to figure out an outfit, pack the rest of my case. I mean, it's pretty much packed. I just need to add a couple of things in and then we can head off. And hopefully I can vlog a little bit more today because yesterday was literally just meetings, which is really boring. Okay, one last thing. This spot, it's not going. Usually spots on me last like 3 days. This, I'm scared it's going to be a permanent spot and I'm never going to get rid of it because she's really nestled her way into my face. I know it's just a spot, but it's making me feel so ugly. I think because it's right in the center of my face as well. It's not even hidden like on my jaw, or it's literally right there.
Thank you everyone so much for coming and celebrating my Bow and Tea collection. You all look absolutely stunning in it. We're going to do a gorgeous matcha class now, and hopefully it's not too much of a workout because you all need to look gorgeous still. But yeah, just want to say thank you so much for coming. Woo!
Event. I didn't get to film much before because I've been having a nightmare with trains at the minute, so it got 50 minutes delayed, which means I was so late to the event. They're all doing some cake making now, so I had to skip out on that because I have a hair appointment. Oh, by the way, look at these flowers that I got. How cute. I'm gonna go to the hairdressers, have my blow dry, and then I'm going to head to the hotel. I've also got so many bags with me. I've also got a suitcase in the back. I'm just tired at this point. Well, have I got a story for you? Okay, well, it's actually not a story, but I didn't go to the event last night. I came home. I wish I could tell you guys why, and there's so many people saying I should say why, but I just don't really think that's my style. The only thing I will say, this Friday morning, which, happy Friday. I can't believe it's Friday. This week has absolutely flown by. I will never sit at tables, conversate, be around people that disrespect me or will not put respect on my name. Like, never. I will take myself firmly out of that situation, and that's all I'm going to say on it. There was not a chance I was going to that event last night after what happened. A lot of my friends also felt the same. Won't be associating with this brand again. These things happen with brands, and I feel like it should be spoken about a little bit more because it's so unethical and so annoying. It's so difficult being disrespected in what I would say is like a workplace. So I got my hair done. I went to the hairdressers. Can I just say, why do I always feel better with a blow dry? Like, even this morning when I woke up, before I even did anything, I was like, already you look pretty because you have a blow dry. So I had my blow dry. I got to the hotel. That is a whole story in itself. The story is probably bigger than the room. So I saw Rach for a little bit and then I took my ass home. And I came home, I ordered a takeaway, I had some wine, and I had a lovely evening by myself. Another thing I was thinking about, you know, like I was talking about the guy I dated when I was like 21, 22 that I bumped into. I feel like I'm getting loads of signs this week. Have you seen the TikToks where people are like writing the coffee date that they have with their younger self? I love that trend so much. I literally, anytime I scroll past it, I'll always read. I feel like I'm having one of them weeks where I'm looking at the way my younger self would have handled something, and I'm just so proud of my growth. Like, I'm thinking now, how would my younger self have handled yesterday? I probably would have let the situation walk all over me. And now I'm like, no, I have boundaries and you're not about to cross them, and I am not about to be disrespected. And I listened to this podcast by Wizard Liz. Yeah, I was gonna say Wiz the Lizard. Wizard Liz. She's one of my favorite people. I could listen to her talk all day about parenting yourself, and if someone was to say something to your child, are you gonna let them get away with it? Hell no. If your child's being bullied, or if someone disrespects your child, you're gonna stand up for your child and say something. And I was like, why can we not do that for ourselves? Like, why can I not do that for my younger self and myself now? Yeah, it's a really interesting video actually, and I took a lot from it. We are technically just parenting ourselves when we move out of our family. Oh my God, there's a big fat pigeon on my balcony. That is terrifying. Pigeons never land on there. One of my biggest fears, by the way, is pigeons. Really random. It's not even that big, but I'm just really scared of pigeons. When we move out of our parents' houses and like start living and just living, like we're literally just looking after ourselves. Like, I have to cook for myself, I have to clean, I have to make sure I'm up for things. Like, you start parenting yourself, and I don't know, like, you've got to look after yourself. It's been a very enlightening week. I think my younger self would be really proud of me. And that's all that matters. This pigeon is, oh my God, there's two of them now. I've just come back from the gym. I also went shopping and I got myself some flowers for the weekend. And I love when tulips come out this time of year because it means spring is on the way. This to me looked like a very springy bouquet of flowers. So I got some flowers, and I also picked up some things to make matcha cookies because I've got a free day today. I was meant to be obviously traveling back to Manchester, and I've done all of my work for the week. So I was thinking, what is going to be good for your soul today? And one of my favorite hobbies is baking. I find it so therapeutic, and you get a sweet treat at the end. It's perfect. And I thought, I want to make something that I've never made before, and I'm obsessed with cookies at the minute, so I thought I'm gonna make matcha cookies. I pretty much had everything in. The only thing I needed was white chocolate chips, but they didn't have white chocolate chips, they just had milk chocolate. And I don't know why, but I don't think matcha and milk chocolate would go together. Like, I've never heard of a milk chocolate matcha. Maybe it would be nice. But anyway, I just picked up a Milky Bar. I actually love this chocolate anyway. I have two matcha powders. This one I'm not obsessed with. I prefer Perfect Head, so I'm going to use this one in the cookies and save this one for the beverage. And I actually saw a recipe on TikTok, but I'm going to try and do it myself. I'm going to try and wing it. I don't know whether that's a good idea or not, but that's what I've decided to do. Also, please don't mind how pale I am. I'm actually looking in the viewfinder like, girl, you need a holiday. I'm also seeing my mum later because she's just come back from a trip, so I thought I can take her some cookies. My mum's finally a matcha girly as well. Okay, I think first of all, I'm gonna cut these into like little chocolate chunks because I don't want like big pieces. These are not gonna be healthy, by the way. I don't know why when I hear something is matcha, I almost assume it's healthy. It's gonna be a nice little weekend treat. Do you think we'll need more than that? I kind of think we will. I might leave that for now. No, I'm just gonna do the whole block. Here's my chocolate chips. I'll just give one a taste test. Also, don't judge me. I'm literally spending the day in pajama bottoms. I'm comfy and I'm cozy. That's how I want to be today. I'm actually going to give you the recipe this time because I didn't give you the recipe for the banana muffins. I can't guarantee these are going to turn out nice. I mean, you're going to get a taste test, so I can tell you whether it's worth making or not. Okay, so I'm going to do about 140 grams of butter. Probably the same amount of sugar. I'm also going to add some light brown sugar because I always think it makes them taste more like caramelly. So I'm going to do about, maybe about that much. It is easier if you let your butter soften a little bit. Okay, that is looking much better. Now I'm going to add in 1 egg and 1 egg yolk. Now I'm going to add in my flour. I'll probably do this. I want to do about 200 grams, I think. I fear I may have overdone the flour. Ooh. You know what? This really hurts your arms. I don't actually train arms in the gym, so this is like a great arm workout. My God. I'm gonna add in a teaspoon of baking powder and a teaspoon of cornstarch. The part that's concerning me is I don't know how much matcha to add in because I still want to be able to taste the matcha, but I don't want to put too much in and then them turn out really bitter. Although I guess the white chocolate will break that up. And I think I'm just gonna wing it. I'm gonna do... Sure, I'll just do the rest of it. Sift that in. You do need to sift it as well because look, get all the little bits at the end. Oh my God, look at that. I've never made anything matcha flavoured before, which is very surprising given how much I love matcha. I'm now going to add in my chocolate chips. Let's try that first. Turns out we did need the whole block. It looks really good. Okay, got this everywhere. I'm gonna put this in the fridge for a little bit, just so they form a better shape. And then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna journal while I wait for this because usually this is the one thing with me in baking. I'm really impatient. So if I get told to set something in the fridge or leave something for an hour, I get so impatient. So I'm gonna take my mind off it and I'm gonna go journal. But look! This is my cookie batter. I thought since we're having a very wholesome day, I'm going to share my journaling prompt for the day. And I feel like people think when they journal, it needs to be the same thing all the time or something specific like what they've done in their day or how their day's been. My journaling prompts are always different depending on how I feel at the time. So sometimes I'll journal about my day if I need to get something off my chest. Sometimes I'll journal on reflection. Today, I thought since we were talking about our younger self earlier and I was saying about the coffee shop trend, that I'm going to use that as my journal today. So if you've not seen the trend, it's basically where you meet your younger self on a coffee date. So my younger self would usually turn up. I'm not gonna lie, my timekeeping used to be so bad. I wouldn't be 10 minutes late. I'd probably be up to an hour late. It was really bad. So my younger self would turn up an hour late. I would be right on time. My younger self would order, what would my younger self order? Probably like an iced oat vanilla latte. Whereas now I would probably order an iced almond matcha with vanilla. My younger self would turn up with a full face of makeup, whereas now I would probably turn up barefaced. I am today. I feel comfortable in my own skin now. My younger self would have wanted to take loads of pictures, but my current self would want to talk a little bit deeper. That's kind of the trend, so it's just looking back on your younger self and how a coffee date would look back then and how it would look now. What else would my younger self do in a coffee date? Probably just want to talk about boys, whereas now I feel like I want to talk about career, I want to talk about goals, things that make me happy, like baking matcha brownies. I'm baking cookies. Brownies could be the next bake though. Matcha brownies. And given what happened yesterday, my younger self would have probably cried at some of the things that were said. My now self has a little bit more respect than that and knows her worth. She knows where she belongs and she doesn't belong at certain tables. I'm so proud of them. I feel like for my first time, they look so good. I have just sprinkled a little bit of this Malden salt on. Admittedly, I've already tried one. I've had half. They're incredible. They're like gooey in the middle, crispy on the outside. You can definitely taste the matcha powder, but it's not overpowering. They're still really sweet, just have that like slight bitterness. I'm so proud of these. Let me give you a little close up. Have caught them on the edges, but we listen and we don't judge. That doesn't apply to this, does it? I'm gonna learn for next time, but I think for my first batch, I've done pretty well. So if you try these, let me know. But yeah, would recommend